Good morning. Um, Today's March 1st. How are you this morning? I had this little idea to keep myself on track. I was going to call it March Madness, but I'm not sure if the National Basketball Association, um, you know, made that their thing. So we're going to call it March Craziness, just because I don't want them to come after the little guy, which is me. Saying she's using her name or whatever. So we're not going to do that. Um, Actually, March is, I had to get rid of that. March is not my favorite month of the year. Actually, it is probably the month of the year that I despise the most for a few reasons. One, I have spring fever very bad. And it doesn't get spring around here till May, right? Like this morning, okay, I take for example, last night or yesterday it was 50 degrees and the snow was melting and it was beautiful. The sun was shining. And today I wake up, I turn the coffee on, and I hear from the monitor, the radio that we have in the house, because we have not only fire and ambulance on that, we have like highway stuff, right? I hear snow watch to whatever, to whatever. I'm like, oh, come on. They're talking back and forth about, do we send the plows out or not? So I go look out the window. Sure enough, everything's covered again. It's all white. Yesterday it was mud, you know, and 50 degrees and sunshine, and today it's all white again. And so I thought, well, I'm going to do this for the month to get me through the month. I have a lot of things I have to do. Um, right now, I have 4 pairs of jeans that need to be hemmed for someone. I have all of my stuff that I'd like to get done or move forward anyway. Um, and I have a memory quote coming up, a t shirt memory quote, and memory bears made out of t shirt material, mostly. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do these little 15-minute, 20-minute videos at dark 30 because that's what time it is. I would have been on earlier, but um, Peony was awake and needed me to put him back to sleep. He's such a baby. Um, so I pottied him and put him back to sleep. So I would have been on here an hour ago. Anyway, so these videos are double fold, right? I'll take you along at what I'm doing. Okay, whether I'm going to be prepping a lot of T-shirts for memory bears and T-shirt quilts. Um, I can take you along on that. Take you along on how I make them. And my stuff I have going on, right? Because I used to have a business, so I don't anymore. I just do this stuff for fun and for people I know. Um, and I used to get so submerged into their jobs, what they hired me to do, whether it was making wedding gowns, bridesmaids' dresses, whatever, hemming, that I lost sight of things I like to do and never had time for my stuff. And it became a job, right? And sucked all the creativity right out of me. And so I don't want that. I don't ever want that to happen. So for the people that I'm doing it for, people I know, um, and I only take things that are meaningful to me. Like the hemming isn't, but it's a friend of ours, so I have to. I don't have to do it, but I don't mind doing it for him. And it's a guy. If you can sew for a guy, they don't care. They're like, oh, close is good enough, you know. It's really true. Um, so, that's the hemming part. Uh, the other stuff is stuff I'm doing because it's meaningful, right? Um, I love to do stuff in memory of people because I give it back to that person that had me do it, and they're so grateful, and there's emotion behind that, right? Um, and and while I'm making these things, I'm thinking, I wonder what that person was like, you know, um, kind of thing. So I love doing them. Um, so I'll take you along with that, and we'll figure out how we're going to do the memory bear because I'm still thinking, and I need to know how many she needs. That would be helpful because I know it's not one. It's more than one. Um, so I have a little work there to do, um, and I just want to, if I had come on here for 15 or 20 minutes in the morning and tell you what I did or what I'm doing or sew for 15 minutes, maybe you want to sew too. Maybe it's not 4 o'clock in the morning where you are, or 3 o'clock in the morning, but turn it on and we'll do 15 minutes, right? Excuse me. You can get, if you do 15 minutes a day and you're lucky enough that you don't have to haul out your sewing machine, those people, I feel bad for. Like, I can, I, I, I joke, I guess, about being shoved in the corner. Um, and I really am in a corner. It's not a joke. But I'm thankful that I don't have to haul everything out because that would super stink, right? I would never, I wouldn't sew half as much if I had to, get my sewing machine out of the closet, put it on the table, that kind of thing. And I have to sew every day for myself. Um, it, it relaxes me. It makes me, I don't know, I think about things and kind of put things into perspective and whatever. It brings me joy, right? So I do it every day. And maybe that's why, it's 4:53 and here we are. I don't know. Um, but it works, right? I'm not a sleeper anyway at all. But anyway, um, so that's the purpose behind this, and maybe you want to sew for 15 minutes a day with me, or just hang out and listen to me, whatever, you know. So I thought I'd just turn the camera on and see what happens. Um, and 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 at least that's going to hold me accountable, right, to get my stuff done. Um, the stuff I do for people, for other people, that's a Monday through Friday thing because I am my own boss and I take Saturday and Sunday off. And so for me, good morning, Shalom. It's 2 a.m. for you. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. 4:55 here. What are you doing awake? Are you one of those night hawks? Huh? You know, go to bed, go to bed late and wake up late. Yeah, I have to go to bed soon. Yeah, you should. Hope you don't have to like work or something today. So that's the purpose behind this. And um, let me see. I can tell you what I did yesterday. I'm kind of picking. Excuse me. I'm not a night hawk, but my sleep stuff is insane right now. I hear you. I hear you. I'm one of those people that goes to bed like falls asleep fairly early and here I am wide awake, like at 2 o'clock, right? Because I already took care of the dog. Um, Figured out, what I was going to do. Had 1 cup of coffee in me so I can talk. Somewhat makes sense, right? um, so uh, I get that. I understand totally. And this sleep stuff is no joke, right? I ugh, I prefer to be early to bed, early to rise. Yeah, me too. I love that because this is my quiet time. Once I got Peony back to sleep, I know they're sleeping. Him and Levi, they're not running around barking like they are during my lives. And everybody else is sleeping. So this is a great time to, turn the camera on and sew for 15 minutes. That's going to be the plan. And so I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it every day and see how far I get. See if I can, move things forward. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing like quiet and a cup of coffee, right? Or whatever you prefer, right? Some people are tea people, not me, but I'm black coffee girl. Don't put nothing in it. I'm very basic. Very basic. Even with my food. You're a coffee girl? Do you put stuff in your coffee? Latte. You bougie. Oh wow. I can imagine that you are bougie. You seem like the bougie type to me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I started this mystery, this Bonnie Hunter mystery, when everybody else did, and I don't know what happened. See, I I find the next shiny thing I want to do, and I set it aside. So this is why I need to do this like every day, 15 minutes, right? So yesterday, this is it lupine and laughter or lupine and laughter? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's one or the other. Um, Yesterday, I finished all my little Ohio star blocks. Yes, yes, I have Quilter's ADHD. I'm not like that with the rest of my life, but with this, I am. I got a lupine, lupin. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it is, whatever the current mystery was, that's what this is. So these are purples, very dark. This is like Civil War repo, um, which, I like old stuff. What can I say? I'm eclectic, right? So I finished all of those. Oh, hey, Sherlock Sows. I haven't seen you. Oh, I seen you last week or the week before, was it? Her name, she has a very nice name too. I love her name. You can guess what her first name is. Oh, yeah, that's great. I'm glad you're here. Um, yeah, I finished all those. Look at me. Uh, Gotta love our name. That's right, girl. So, shalom. I'm gonna yell shalom, but I won't because I'll wake the dogs or the people up. Yeah. Oh, two Lorries. Yeah. There's actually another one too. We all kind of changed our name. Well, I didn't change my name. I just went by my channel name, right? Um, but Sherlock Sows changed her name, and the other Lori kept her name because people were confusing us, right? Um, which I don't really care. But when it comes to taking credit for something or, something like that, I didn't want you to confuse me with somebody else, right? I want them to be able to take credit for their things. But yeah, so we all kind of changed our names at the same time. Uh, 3 a.m. Are you on the East Coast? Sherlock, are you on the East Coast? I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a minute. There are lots of Lori's and Lori's. Yes, there are. There are. Especially our age. I think you don't see that name much anymore. But you're Eastern too. Okay, 50s and up, right? Maybe 40s, 40s and up, maybe. Now you don't see many at all. I was named after my hair's driving me nuts because I haven't washed it and showered. I'm still in my PJs. So, um, I was named after my aunt. Yeah, 50s and up. Yeah, and her name was Lorraine, right? So my mom named me Lori Ann, right? So there's that. But you don't see it much anymore. And there's a ton of different ways to spell it. There's the Laur and the Lori and the Loo. No wait, Lorrie. Yeah, yep, yeah. See, yeah. It's going to be one of those names that just drifts off. Nobody uses anymore. My grandkids have my middle name, but not my not Lori. But they have Anne. One of them, two of them, I believe, have my middle name, but it's crazy. Yeah, it's weird how that happens, right? So I did get those done, and then let me see. This is the next part of the mystery, and I don't have all my components done, but I I kind of I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna sew some and put some together, and sew some and put some together. See the ADHD kicks in. Because now the mystery's over, so I know what it looks like. But here's this one. And these, my friends, these little components right here, can I just say, they were a challenge. They're half square rectangles. And I didn't have the ruler because I refused to buy a ruler for just one thing. I, I'm I'm a weirdo like that. Your daughter has your middle name to keep it. Yeah. Dang. Oh no, they're not perfect, honey. No. That's called trimming as you go. Trimming as you go. Right there. They're when you first do them, they're wonky. Oh, they're bad. But these are rough. These are a little rough for me. They kind of made me want to pull my hair out, but I got through it. The rest of it's pretty easy. You have square triangles kind of thing. So that's what I'm working on today. Hi, Chris. How are you? How are you doing this morning? I'm just on here kibitzing about my March craziness. I wanted to call it madness, but then I didn't want the NBA to come after me. You know, let them have their moment. You could make your own template for that. Yeah. I did it on the ruler. I marked down the certain amount and whatever, and then use the diagonal line. It still hurt my brain, but I get her done. The rest of the quilt is easy because it's half square triangles, quarter square triangles, whatever. Um, but that component, yeah, this little baby right here, rough, 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 rough. But I refused to buy the template or the ruler because I know I'm not going to be doing this very much because this isn't something we usually do, you know? So I made it work. Just made it work. Um, so did that yesterday. Did those. What else did I do? Oh, I cut out the. Is anybody doing the Moda blockheads? I'm doing the Moda blockheads. See, I cut out the next one. This is a free. Click along, you know. So this one looks pretty easy. I did cut it. I'm doing the 3-inch and the 6-inch. Yeah, I don't. If I can use the ruler multiple times for multiple patterns, maybe I will buy it. But I'm not a gadget person per se. I'll spend my money for fabric. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm doing this scrappy, and I'm doing the 3-inch and the 6-inch. Excuse me. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna put them together yet. I'm thinking like a medallion kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking in my head, but we'll see because I don't know all the blocks yet. Yeah, exactly, Shalom. And who can afford that? Rulers are expensive. I have my 12.5-inch Omni Grid, you know, the square, which I use all the time. I have to replace that because that baby is 20 years old anyway. No, 96. So what is that? I bought it in 96. So it's been around the block, but it's starting to lose the measurements. You know, you can't see them as well. So I really need to buy a new one. I'm just thinking, do I want OmniGrid? But I kind of like Creative Grids because it holds to the fabric more. I don't know. So I'm still contemplating what to buy. And I know I need one 12.5 inch square. My other ones are okay for now, but that one I can't see it anymore. So I've been using my I have the 17.5 OmniGrid, the big one. Yeah, yeah, it served me well, really did. Um, the big one I use for my t-shirt quilts, so that's what I've been using to square up my bigger blocks. But really, I could use a 12.5. Would be nice. Um, so, but you know, I'm like, okay, what do I buy? Do I buy Creative Grids or what's the other one? Creative Grids, OmniGrid, and there's one more that kind of sticks to the fabric better, if you know what I mean. So I'll be scoping, and of course, it better be on sale. You know, got to be on sale. So I'm kind of waiting it out and see what I can find. Other than that, not that much I've done. Um, Chris, did you get your robe done yet? You're still working on it. Shalom, what have you been up to? And Laura, you could tell us what you're working on too. And we'll so tomorrow I'll come back with a project. Today I didn't have anything prepped other than just to show you what I've been working on. But tomorrow I'll be a little more prepared. A little more prepared. I've been using my drafting ruler mostly. I feel like it's a bad idea. I don't know if it's per se a bad idea. If it works, though, other rulers you're taking another. I have other rulers you're talking about. I can't remember. Right. Yeah, I know. Well, it's early too. Let's just put that out there. We don't have our thinking brain. We don't have our thinking brain on yet. I haven't worked on the road for 2 weeks. Oh no, the never ending project. Oh, it's going to be so cool when it's done, though. I'm excited to see it. I want to coat. I really do want to coat. And it's going to be a long one. Girls got to work that, right? You're 6 foot tall. You're going to work that longness. You know, then making notebook covers, bags in between working. Notebook covers, great. Like like for those composition notebooks. Those are always fun. Barely qualifies as a lip this time. Oh no. Oh no, Chris, no. Never ending is right, but loving it, yeah. I'm super excited to see it done, right? Or close to done. I haven't started mine, but I'm thinking I'm thinking that I want to use a quilt that I buy, like off Amazon or something, for my first rodeo, because I want a quilted coat that goes all the way down, somewhere between my knees and my ankles. So probably have to be a king size, maybe a queen. Um, you better work that long nuts for all us shorties that live vicariously through you. Oh, speaking of that, Shalom, when I was going to call this March Madness, I was going to uh, use for a thumbnail. I still might do it. Use for a thumbnail my basketball picture, which I was probably 13 or 14 years old. I look like a pair of legs with a head on it. True story. I should get that picture out and put it up just for fun. Because I can make fun of myself now. Back then, it was horrific, But now I'm like, uh, all sizes of notebook covers. Word got out and people wanted them. Extra money helped. That's how it happens. I know. That's how my business took off. Just be careful. I don't know if you heard me a few minutes ago. Well, maybe it was 15 minutes ago when I said, don't let it overrun you, right? Don't let it be all you do and then you don't get to your stuff, right? That's my advice to you as a former business owner, seamstress slash Soya, whatever. Don't let it get to the point where you're only doing stuff for everyone else and you don't have time for your stuff. It will burn you out. It did me. Uh, Shalom. Oh, you kill me. Oh, she is so funny. It's a good thing she doesn't live anywhere near me. We would be in so much trouble. Oh, hi, Lisa. How are you? Good morning. I miss playing basketball. My body can't handle the running. I know. But you know what you don't lose? The shooting. The shooting. I have gone with my grandkids to the park, okay, and put a basketball in my hand. I can't run anymore to save my life. And probably my dribbling stinks or whatever. But shooting, that never leaves you. Never. Oh yay, that's right. She got the book tip. Well, guess who has to go out at 5:15? It's 5:15 already. We're just hanging out. Um I need to let anybody run. Yeah, don't do that, Lori, because you will burn out. Good for you. I'll be right back. I gotta let him out. Come on. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Okay. And there he's out, Mr. Levi. Imagine a wink with it. We'd have to go where there's no police. Right. Or a get out of jail card free or something. We would have so much fun though, Shalom. We would. So how are you this morning, Lisa? You're up early, unless you're an early riser like the rest of us here, or people that don't go to bed like Shalom. So anyway, that's my plan. I'm gonna tear myself away from you beautiful soul friends. Good idea. Hey, if you're up tomorrow, I'll be on again, maybe earlier. I'm trying to do like 3 to 4 a.m., but we'll see. Lisa's waiting on the coffee. Yes, enjoy your Sunday too, Shalom. Get some rest. Stay out of trouble. Try. Good night. Sleep well. The snowplow woke you up. Oh, yeah, I was talking about that in the beginning when I was making my coffee and I heard on the radio, the scanner, snow watch to so and so. I look out the window, everything's white. And yesterday it was 50 degrees. Not a fan of March. Telling you, not at all. Excuse me. Yeah, right. I was like, come on, really? Okay. So, yesterday it was all mud because it melted most all the snow except the big heaping, piles from snow plowing. They're still there. But yeah, so mud season has begun. So today on my grocery order, I have to order Swiffer pads because if you have dogs, you just know, or people that don't wipe their feet. 50 was your temp yesterday too. I know it was big tease, wasn't it? We went out. We took the girls to a friend's house, and then we just went for a ride because it was so sunny. We had the windows down, you know, with the windows down, and it was just lovely, just lovely. When you've had snow like the winter we've had, you get a day like that, and you're like, ah, you know. Um, so I really took advantage of it. Today we're back to snow. Mother Nature said, "Oh, here you go. Here's a little." Toot. Oh, now I'm going to take it away. Gotta love March. So, anyway, I'm not going to keep you too much longer. I didn't even plan on being on here half an hour, but here we are, 34 minutes. Your winter was worse than mine. Well, this is the winter. Excuse me. This is the winter we had when I was a kid. I was talking to my sister about that. I said, yeah, because she lives in Texas. So we were talking on the phone about that. Good morning, Deb. I've been singing Ice, Ice. Don't put that in my head. Oh my gosh. I'll have an earworm all day. Ice, ice, baby. Let me let him in before he wakes the world up. All right, go lay down. Good boy. So, except for the cold winds. Yeah, we got snow here. Um, I'm having a little contest with Jim. He doesn't know it, but we're having a little contest. And I think he's going to win because where he lives, they get more snow usually. But I'm pretty sure Jim's going to win. Send my fat quarter or something. Here you go, Jim. You won. He doesn't even know it. I'm pretty sure he'll win. So that's the plan, is what I'm going to try to do. And I'm not going to call it March Madness for fear that the NBA is going to be mad at me. They probably trademarked it. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I'm going to try like 15 minutes a day, maybe 20, and sew something. Because I have a plethora of paid jobs and non-paid jobs. And we'll go from there. Hi, Kathy. I'm always up. I'm always up. This morning I woke up at 2:30. Anywhere between 2, I'd say 2 and 4. 2 and 4 I'm up. I'm an early bird. Fall asleep early though. Or last night I think it was 10. I was up at 2:30. I just don't sleep. 4 or 5 hours. I'm good. I don't know if it's because I worked nights for so long or just I'm one of those people that doesn't require it. Yeah. I don't have problems falling asleep. It's staying asleep, right? So it gets 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm wide awake. And I'm not going to lay there. Oh, no. No, no, no. That makes me crazy. Uh-uh. Yeah, we take naps for a normal sleep. That's right. That's right. I do. I do nap. It's usually like a half hour. Half hour, usually around 2 o'clock, maybe 3. Unless I go get a cup of coffee, then I won't nap. It's crazy. Uh, s- so, Kathy, why are you up so early, may I ask? You have sleep issues too? Here we all are, all us early birds. Yep. So, tomorrow I'll be more prepared. We'll have a little project going, whether it be I don't know, what is tomorrow? Monday? Today's Sunday. Yeah. See? I don't even know. I'll have a little project ready to go. Your sleep issues. Oh, I'm sorry. Your back's hurting. Oh, feel better. That's not fun. Not fun at all. So who's on today, Deb? Anybody? Sunday. Do you know? Can we tell the people? Because I don't know. I know Sean does his update. You're on today? Oh yeah, that's right. In the morning. I'm telling you, Deb, not enough coffee yet. Must take a whole pot before my brain kicks in. I don't know. Deb's on at 7, 7 a.m. Eastern time. That'll be fun. She always has some fun stuff to do. My normal wake up time is by 4 a.m. After that, it's sleeping in. Yeah, I hear you, Laura. I hear you. We're early girls. It's Sunday, right? Yeah, it is. Let me check. Let me check to be sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Sunday, March 1st. We can laugh, right, Deb? It's fun. 7:15 Eastern. Okay, 7:15. I can't catch lives these days, LOL. That's okay. That's what replay's for, Lori. I catch a lot of replays. Of course, I'm one of the few people, I guess, that sews and watches lives or replays. A lot of people are saying they don't watch YouTube while they're sewing. I do. If I see something I have to look at, I stop and look, right? Because I have my little phone right here on my perch. This little dollar store thing. Um, and usually do that, even though my computer's right here. It's 3:26 in Wyoming. Oh, it's early, Kathy. Oh, I hope you get some relief and you can get comfortable and get more sleep. I never know what day it is, right, Lisa? Yeah, yeah. Thank goodness for the phone. What did we do when we didn't have the phone? At least the phone tells us. I don't know. You need that extra 15 minutes. Jeb, you take whatever you need. Funny. I watch YouTube while I'm sewing. Can't listen while I'm driving. Well, that's true. That's true story right there. I was listening to somebody and they asked that question. I want to say it was Katie. Yes, Deb's live is at 7:15 a.m. Eastern time this morning. Sometimes I ask Alexa, well, that's another thing, right? What did we do before that? We just wandered through life not knowing, or maybe, well, we were younger, so we knew. I don't know. Employment, yes, employment does do that. Employment helps you know what day it is, and every day has a purpose when you're employed. When you're not employed, everything kind of runs together. Yeah, when you worked, you knew, sure, because Monday was Monday, Wednesday was hump day, right? Halfway through the week, if you were a Monday through Friday person. I usually was not, but okay, if you're a Monday through Friday person, let's play that. So Wednesday was hump day. Thursday or Friday, Friday was Friday, right? Because, the weekend, you have the weekend off. And maybe Thursday was payday, right? The only day of the week that I could never figure out what the purpose was Tuesday. Tuesday never had a real purpose. I don't know. That's where my mind goes. But usually I only had one Monday through Friday gig ever, and that was a factory. Um, the rest of them were, was a nurse's aide, or a nurse's slave, however you want to put it. So that wasn't a Monday through Friday thing. Oh, childcare. Childcare was Monday through Friday. I did that, and I was the lunch monitor at the school for a year. That was a Monday through Friday, but most of my stuff wasn't. I'm retired. Who cares? Yeah, that's right, Lisa. Although sometimes you have to know, right? Well, my kids, the girls that live with me, right? My grandgirls, they keep me on task of what day it is during the week, and so does the bus driver. All the time. I really need to get out of this retail. Yeah, there's another job that, whew, I had that job too. Don't envy you. People are, whew, brutal. There are nice people, but there are, people out there that, ooh, because the customer is always right. Mm. Hmm. That's all I'm going to say about that. Sometimes I sew during lives after I say hi to everybody, and sometimes I don't. Depends on whose live I'm watching. Yeah. Well, most of, especially replays, because I can't get all the lives of the people I watch. Retail is rough. It is rough. Very rough. Um, but a lot of people I watch too that aren't quilting. I watch on replay, like the paranormal guys. I can't watch them when it's dark out. Mm-mm. I can watch them during the day, but it kind of freaks me out when it's dark out. Like even right now, even though it's morning, it's still dark out. The sun's not up yet. I won't watch them. And I noticed when I came on, that one of the paranormal guys was on. I'm like, nope, can't watch you right now. Replays you so definitely, yeah. Can't yell at bad people. I know, I know. I feel for you. I feel for you. And people are so impatient, right? This is what I notice when I go places, and I don't work. I don't work in retail anymore. But I'm like, wow, how there are good people. There are people, that um, are wonderful, and then there are people that, how could you be so rude? These people are making like nothing, minimum wage, and I remember what it's like. Ugh, no. The last retail job I had, I didn't really make a paycheck because I gave it right back. Was Joanne's. Oh, I love that job. I love that job because we got first dibs at the sales and the percentage off, and we got to touch all the pretty fabric, right? Because that's part of our thing when you're a quilter or a sewist, whichever you are. Maybe you're both. Is we like to touch the fabric, right? I gave it all right back. It's terrible. I limit myself, no food service, no retail, and no factory work. Yeah, I did factory work. I wound coils. So it's kind of like the sewing machine, really. This big, long thing. And the coils were plastic, like bobbins, sorta. And I wound wire on them. And they would do 8 at a time, right? 8 different ones at a time. And then you would cut them when they were done. And then you'd hit the button and it would flip. And you pull all the ones off that you did and put empty ones back on. And then it would wind them, right? Good morning, Annette. And so it was kind of like running your sewing machine, except that thing was old and decrepit and a little bit cranky. It would, have days where it would run like boom, 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 boom. And then it had days where it would, break wire and kind of like your sewing machine sometimes, or it's just irritable. But that's what I did. I, yeah, that was my factory job. Fun, 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 fun all the time. Entitled people are the worst. Right. And we're going to have more of them, Lori. My opinion. My opinion. Just from what I see. If you think about it, you think about the kids today and the phones and they don't wait for anything. This is just what I see. And it's just not the kids I'm raising. It's a lot of kids, right? So what are they going to be when they're adults? I often think that. And it's not, it's, it there's nothing we can do. It's society and immediate gratification and all of that. Nothing we can do about it. But it does make me think. And I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I really don't. I'm off to get dressed, off to work soon. Okay, Laura, have a great day. I'll be thinking of you and put that suit of armor on to deal with those people. Oh. So I'm gonna put on here almost an hour. I did decorate my little tree for St. Patrick's Day. I gotta come up with something else to put on it though, something to make. Maybe I'll think about that today and share that tomorrow during my live. And I'm gonna start something. I gotta talk to my buddy Wilma and see when we're gonna start the quilt show, that quilt. And if I'm gonna do that on a live or just show you, I'd probably just show you guys updates on it. Well, good morning, my quilt projects. This is gonna be an everyday thing, but it's not gonna be this long. It's gonna be like 15 or 20 minutes all the way through March to get me over the hump, over the March hump. Plus I have so much to do. So this is going to hold Lori accountable, blinders on, ADHD, right? So that's the plan. Yeah. If you're not subscribed to Dawn, you need to check her out. She's pretty awesome. She's My Quilt Projects. She does lovely quilts, mostly scrappy, I would say. She has a lot of good content. So if you're not subscribed to her, you should. You're missing out. Yeah, I was going to call it March Madness, but I figured the NBA might come after me. So I'm going to call it March Craziness, right? Every day. 31 days of 15 minutes or more. Probably not, because I'm still doing my lives Monday and Wednesdays. So yeah, you're welcome. Um, if I was tech savvy enough, I would have it where you could explanation whatever, and it would post your channel. But not there yet. So this is what we're gonna do. It'll be fun. You can check in on the videos or check them later or whatever. What? You're live? Yes, my friend, I am. Monday or March, every day in March, I'm going to do like a 15-minute video, unlike today, which has been 53, because I'm talking, because I didn't think people would be on here to show you where I'm at and kind of push myself forward and hold myself accountable on my projects, Joe. Oh, by the way, Joe, I received my fat quarter that I won from your channel yesterday. So the bus driver brought it in and he goes, "Oh, this feels like fabric." I said, "Oh, let me see that." Oh, sure enough, it surely was. I'll show it tomorrow during my live. Or over. I wish my job did not interfere with my YouTube viewing. How bad? But Dawn, you gotta work to support the habit. It's a whole thing. But I hear you. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. So lots of great channels on here. Lots of great ones. You got Deb, the Bug Mama Quilter. You got Annette. You've got Dawn at My Quilt Projects. You got Vintage Style by Joe. Um, all kinds of all kinds of great content creators on here. I think I hit it so you could see the live chat replay. I think I did. If I didn't, I will make sure that I do that from now on. So check them out. They're awesome. I follow them all. I follow them all. And if you check them out on replay, be sure to leave a little comment, even if it's just hi, so they know that you were there. I never log on early in the morning and just relax with Gemma and have coffee. Well, here you are. Here you are. Gemma. Love Gemma. Gemma brings back memories for me. My brother and I used to raise rabbits. And that, then there's me, the YouTube groupie. And we love you, Lisa. Um, we used to raise rabbits, and that shed is still out there. And you open the door, and it still smells like rabbits. Rabbits have a smell, right? It still smells like rabbits. I've got to really tear it down because, it's been there for years and years and years and whatever. Maybe when the weather breaks, whenever that is, I'll take you guys out there and show you. We'll do a little video of it or whatever. But yeah, it still smells like rabbits. Yeah, we had rabbits and fun. Anyway, okay. I'm going to really get off here now so that you can all get breakfast and coffee and relax before Deb comes on at 7:15. Not 7 o'clock, 7:15. And I'm not sure if Leanna will be in the mix either. Oh, I love rabbits too. Yeah. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of them. They were fun. Quite the little business when we were kids. You have your coffee? Okay. All right. All right. So I will definitely see you over at Deb's. Maybe Leanna will pop on. I don't know. In between, I don't know. Or somebody. Um, but anyway, I hope you all have a great day. And if you can join me tomorrow morning, bright and early, or on replay, I don't expect you to be up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or whenever I get around to it. I will definitely be doing my live at 10 Eastern because we'll keep that. We'll just make the early lives about whatever I'm working on. So I'm going to prep something for that and check out everybody that's on today. Okay. And thank you all for joining me. I did not expect anyone on here. I really didn't, but I'm very excited that y'all joined me. And I will talk to you soon. Take care and have a great day and happy March. Bye-bye.